Hey guys, today is October the 5th of 2018 and this is Market Recap. We're going to be going over the Aussie dollar and the Uranium Sector, URA, using the Gann price and time technical analysis. So please pause the video and read the video disclaimer. Man, oh man, I'll tell you, this Aussie is no joke. So far, it's going to show you. X. None of this is going to work out. It all got void. 9/11 got violated. So none of this is going to work out. We continue on to October. My ER 9/11 forecast, GE, cycle 910, harmonic 910, all became a dud. As you can see, we continue pushing lower. I got long here, right here, and put a stop really tight low. And my thought pattern was if we're going to go higher, it's going to respect this angle. And it didn't, and it pushed lower, it stopped me out, and continued going lower. And we violated the 9/11 right here. Once you violate that, in my theory, my analysis, all these forecasts and everything becomes void. So what's next? The dollar's getting pressure to the upside, as you can see right here. This is a monthly chart, and we're in a nice little channel. We found support right here. These are huge pivots, monthly pivots. We found support here. Right here. Find support here. Broke through that. There's resistance above here, but we're in this channel. And, I don't know if it's going to go all the way to the top. It could retest the highs up here of 103, or maybe get stuck here at 997, 96. But there's pretty much inside day or inside month candle between July, August, September. I don't know where October's is at. Maybe somewhere around here. But anyway, this is the big monthly. Looking at the levels, looking at the weekly, you can see we're above the moving average. So there's a lot of buying pressure. There's a lot of buying pressure here. This is a swing pivot high. Report came out today, and it looked like it was popping, and then it looked like it was selling off. So it was like a lot of head fakes. And looking at the daily, you can see this is where we're at. So we're above the moving average. So it's bullish, it's positive, it's chopping back and forth. But, it's either going higher highs, sideways to higher highs. And this is probably the target that I have here for the dollar. So if you're bullish gold, you better watch out, because it could get you, as it got me on the Aussie dollar right here. Got killed. I mean, I didn't get killed. I bought a small lot when I build a position, especially picking up a falling knife. You don't want to go big, even though this was promising and it looked good. I mean, I'll tell you, this cycle looked good. The good thing about forecasting and getting some models that cluster and agree is that you see volume picking up, and it was like, man, this is it. I was like, this is it. Nice little pullback. Get it at a discount, not at a premium. Wouldn't be buying here. And look right here. But it happens. It happens to the best. It just happens. You just got to keep on moving. So we're moving on. So these are levels. I'm working on October, so you won't get any dates for October. This is a key area I'm watching for a possible swing low, but nothing with confirmation or calculations. date I'm watching is 10:8, 10:19, and 10:24, and watching this level here. And it could push lower. There's a big level somewhere around the 68, which I gotta adjust and mark and all that, and just work on. I just gotta rework all this. So I just want to let you know about the Aussie. Didn't pan out. Let's see. Yep, didn't pan out. There's a channel here that we're looking at, and it's below here. Chances are I could kiss this channel. So it's connected from here, and swing pivot here. You can see that it kind of hovered around here, came in, and this is where I got in, somewhere around here. I bought, or here, somewhere here, and it came up, and then it just, boom, killed me. Bear kicker. And this is where we're at now. And chances are it could probably kiss here, or this channel. So we'll see on the Aussie. Anything here? Failed the 25%, which is that 70.78, and yeah, that's it. Actually, the low is that 68.26. So could it go down there? You damn right it could. I wouldn't deny it. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. So that's it for the Aussie. These are the targets I had to the upside. Everything has to be recalculated because this got void. So we'll move on. But this is where we're at. And let's see if we can hold all the way to that 70.26. If we can't hold that, it's going to be pushing lower. And we got to look at more levels of support. Next instrument is the uranium sector. Let's look at futures. My last call was that we were going to do a pullback. This was like a wave 3 right here. And then we were going to pull back down. And you know what? Look at this puppy. It's still moving. This line right here is a cycle. I'm watching to see once it gets there. And maybe this is going to be the third wave to pull back. We shall see. And if not, it's probably going to continue pushing higher. But the good thing is that it's looking bullish on the uranium futures. You know, 1, 2, 3 is still going. You can see that I have 5 wave up here, and this thing is just still going. So let's see how that is working. But you blew through that. You blew through this level right here, and this is where you at. So that's the futures. Let's look at the URA. It's my URA. Oh, probably over here. URA, look at that. So let's look at our forecast. We were somewhere around here. I think it was maybe here. I can't remember what was my last video. If it was the 8th or the 9th of September. But anyway, it was supposed to be a pullback. Actually, no, it was somewhere around here. We're supposed to be pulling back. We were somewhere around here. So I was saying there was going to be kind of like a swing low somewhere around the September. The 14th, does that ring a bell? Yeah, somewhere around here. I was saying there might be a swing low. The swing low came in on the 7th. Once you saw that bull kicker kicked in, if you got trading instincts, you could have said, hey, you know, it may be coming in early and people piling in now. And you can see that prices went up, and it's following the model. So the model so far is still working. Right here, we're kind of pausing, and you can see that the model is kind of topping. And the model has one more leg up till like October the 18th. But it could come in early, or it could come in later, or it could come in way later, a high. And you know, sometimes it does not make a high. It just keeps going, and then once it gets here, even if it's a higher high here, you know, breaking this, let's say if it blows through that, and it just continues high, it could do that. But chances are that sometimes, you know, it just kind of does this and maybe just does a double top and pulls back, or continues up past the cycle and then pulls back, or does it even earlier and pulls back. So either or, once you're getting close to the 13th around there, you should be very cautious. As you can see right now, it's kind of pausing. And, you know, it could turn, but we shall see. But the model says that somewhere around the 18th. And you can see as an example, right here, it kind of bottomed out. It's a long bottom here, so it's not like a jagged point like here that it's like the 23rd. And you can see that it didn't even make a bottom. Well, kind of like a spike, but not like a swing low. And it just kind of pulled back here. So it could kind of do its little own thing, but somehow it's kind of being, I can't explain it. I don't know. It's an interesting concept, but it's kind of following the projection line. Let's just make it simple. So let's see what we have here. Fourier string. You can see that the Fourier string was in sync with the projection model. There's a pullback here, a mini pullback, pulled back, pushed up higher. It's kind of turning, topping here. We go sideways, and the Fourier pushes down while the projection line pushes up. So somewhere around here is going to be either some swing high, swing low, some volatility. But be cautious for what's 10/18? What is that? Thursday. So the week of the 15th, just be cautious. What else here? Locked. Nothing there. That's all harmonic stuff that I use. Pretty much. See the harmonics here. Nothing there. That swing top here. Pull back. That was on the Fourier. This is the other Fourier I have. You can see that it pushed down. Models going up. Fourier's going up. We kind of top here, kind of went sideways, went up. In here, the Fourier shows it going down, and it kind of almost lines up with the projection line, which is on it peaks at the 18th. This one kind of bottoms at the 15. So 15, 18, 22, what is that? 15, 18, 22. That's a Monday, Thursday. What the other Fourier is showing. 11th around there. 19th. But, you know, if I was to pick which one to follow, it will probably be the green one, because that one's the one that's giving me the most success. So that's it. Next video I'm going to do is going to be on the uranium spot price. You got to see what's going on there, man. For all you uranium bugs, spot price is moving higher. It's slowly grinding higher, and I'm going to show you. If you believe Gann cycles, the 7, the 15, all lined up there, and it should be interesting what's happening. But the futures is confirming it. Look at that. I started my grid from November the 2016, and you can see we're in a consolidation pattern, and now we broke that swing high right here. We just blew it away. Could it be a bull trap? We'll see. I mean, I'm expecting at least for a pullback and then continue a wave 5 higher. So, you know, if this projection line is in sync with the futures, and you see the futures starting to pull back somewhere around the second week of October, or first, second, third, so right here, the 15th on, if there's some kind of pullback on the futures, and it's massive or pretty, you know, noticeable, chances are that, you know, URA and Cameco and all those guys are probably gonna. What's the CC? Forgot the I got it on my section here. You could tell that I don't watch Cameco a lot, but I should. And my Canadian stocks. CCJ, there you go. Look at that. 911. Got a nice gap. 927. UUU for my UUU buddy out there. As you can see, that was another forecast. Well, not forecast. I haven't even done super analysis on this, but let's dive in here. As you can see, I was saying don't buy into this. It's not going to go higher. It's going to retest this 200%, and it pierced it, chopped around it, and popped right above it. But we couldn't take out that high, which is at 3.64. So if we kind of, titty-totty around here and back and forth and just kind of sideways, and it's going into the 15th and the 18th, and we go down like that, you better watch out, because the cycles are showing that into November, going down all the way to the 29th of October. That's what the cycle is showing. So we'll see there. What else I got on my uranium? On my American uranium. UEC, man, very interesting. Just sideways, man. Just sideways. Sideways. Look at that. Sideways. It's not even following no one. I don't know what's going on there. LEU. Wow. That's all I can say. URG. Massive spike down. Made a high on the 20th. Just grinding higher, back and forth. Just a battle. But UUU is probably the strongest out of them all. And UEC is just in consolidation mode. URA ETF is maybe looks like a swing low. And we're having resistance here at that 1360. Just kind of hanging there. 97 low, and we can see that we just did a nice gap. It could maybe come back and fill it. Maybe that's going to happen when we get to the that week of the 15th of October. Maybe come back and fill it, and maybe then we'll see. We'll see once we get to 1029, because that's where the pullback, it says, is going to come down to, and then we'll see what's going to happen for November. Well, I'm going to sign out. Hope you liked this video, but for my Aussie buddies, man, we got whipped. We got to work on October. I was hoping this was it and we could go higher, but I think there's more downside. And I said it on my last video. If we violate that swing low right here, there's more downside. Now I just got to figure out and do some number crunching and machine learning and see and support and resistance, and see where it could be the possible target for a swing low, price and time and date wise. So I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you like this video. My next video will be on uranium spot for my uranium bugs. You're going to enjoy the video on the uranium spot. You're going to see what's building up on the uranium spot price. Have a great weekend, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the market.